What to photograph in July 2022. Hello PHOTOPILLERS, Rafael the Bar here. In July we'll enjoy the second and last supermoon of the year. The full moon will be closest to Earth and thus will appear slightly larger than usual, 7.7% larger than the average full moon. 5 conjunctions of the moon with Saturn, Jupiter, Mars, Venus and Mercury. The Delta Aquariids Meteor Shower will be visible around new moon from both hemispheres, the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere. And of course the Milky Way and the Galactic Center. And don't forget the always on photo opportunities. I'm talking about the sunrise, sunset, golden hour, blue hour, star trails, etc, etc. And as always, at the end of the video I'm gonna show you some of the best photos that you've submitted to the PhotoPills Awards and we feature in June. So let your imagination fly, decide what you want to photograph and use PhotoPills to plan the photo you want so you can go and capture it. Okay, let's get started. Let's see some of the best photo opportunities that can be photographed in July 2022. Let's go. On June 14th we had the first supermoon of the year, and on July 13th we'll have the second and last supermoon of 2022. The full moon will be closest to Earth and thus it will appear slightly larger than usual. In this case it's gonna be 7.7% larger than usual. So you go to the PhotoPills planner and select the supermoon date on July 13th. Based on the moonrise and moonset directions, plan a cool photo. For instance, let's have a look at the plan here. Have the red pin placed in Ibiza, an amazing island, and the moon, the supermoon, is setting aligned with Asvadra, a really beautiful rock formation in Ibiza. Here you have a photo of this beautiful islet, this beautiful rock formation, very magical place in Ibiza, Spain. This is just a photo opportunity I've just planned. You know that with the supermoon you can always try to plan an alignment of the supermoon with the cool subject you know, you like. The possibilities are endless. By the way, you should learn how to plan your moonshots, your supermoon shots. Watch this video. In July there are 5 cool moon planning conjunctions. On July 15th, Saturn will be close to a pretty large moon. The moon phase will be 96%. On July 19th, the moon will be in conjunction with Jupiter with a phase of 63%. On July 21st, Mars will be pretty close to the moon, and the moon will have a phase of 43%. On July 26th, Venus will be in conjunction with the moon with a phase of 5%. And on July 29th, it's Mercury that will be in conjunction with the moon with a phase of 1%. Very thin moon, pretty cool. On both hemispheres, you'll find the moon planning conjunctions pretty low in the sky before sunrise. To spot them at moonrise, look in the direction of the thin blue line you see moving on the map. This is the line that tells me where the moon is at all times. So after moonrise you'll see the conjunctions in the east, as you see here in the planet. The Delta Aquariids Meteor Shower is peaking on the night that goes from July the 30th to the 31st. And the good news is that the Delta Aquariids is visible from both hemispheres, the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere. The peak time and the intensity of the meteor shower depend on the location you wish to photograph it. For example, from the red pin position here in Minorca, in the Binigaus beach, according to the top panel, the panel above the map, the peak will be on July 31st at 3:49 AM, and the expected number of meteors is 14.5, 14 meteors per hour. Not bad. Also, the meteor shower is peaking a few days after the new moon, so we don't have to worry about the moon. The moon will be below the horizon most of the night and with a really thin phase. Finally, the radiant of the meteor shower the spot in the sky where meteors originate, and that is represented on the map by this black dot you see moving along the path of the radiant, will be due south. So you'll find it in the south. Locating the radiant is key when you're planning your meteor shower shots. And by the way, if you wish to learn how to plan your meteor shower shots, if you wish to learn how to locate the radiant and whether to frame the radiant or not, watch this video. July is another fantastic month to photograph Milky Way and the Galactic Center. In the northern hemisphere, for example, here in a Spondangil in Menorca, you see that you can photograph beautiful diagonals of the Milky Way, but also you can photograph the Milky Way completely vertical. You know that we love Spondangil, this beautiful arch. Actually, Untitled Chapter took this photo, and here you have it. Untitled Chapter is the photographer of the PhotoPills team, and he took this amazing photo of the vertical Milky Way with a Spondangil. And if you tap on the 90R and you imagine that you are at the resting position, you will visualize how vertical the Milky Way is. You see, the Milky Way is completely vertical. So cool. So northern hemisphere, diagonals and vertical Milky Ways with the core of the Milky Way in the southeast directions. Let's go to the southern hemisphere now, to New Zealand, to Waipapa Point Lighthouse, a really beautiful lighthouse that we have there in New Zealand. As you see in the southern hemisphere, you can photograph the Milky Way when it's pretty low in the sky, great for panoramas, but also, if I change the time, you'll see that you can also photograph it when it's completely vertical. Always in the southern hemisphere you have more options. And again, if you are at the resting position, you can tap on the 90R button and visualize the shot. The lighthouse should be around over here. The core, as you see, the core is pretty high in the sky. It's pretty cool, nice shot. And the Milky Way is super low in the sky. This is the horizon, and as you see, the Milky Way arches very low in the sky. And later on, you see that the Milky Way goes vertical in this direction, and the core is really high in the sky. Amazing the options you have in the southern hemisphere, and the lucky ones that live there in New Zealand or Namibia or Atacama, Chile, all beautiful places. And if you wish to learn how to plan your Milky Way photos, watch this video. Now let's have a look at some of the best photos that you submitted to the PhotoPills Awards and that we featured in June, at the time of recording this video, of course. The first one is a fantastic shot of the total lunar eclipse that occurred on May 16th, 2022, aligned with the mountain of Monviso in Piedmont, Italy. A photo by Valery Krolenko. The second one is a cool panorama of the Milky Way arching over the beautiful rock formations of El Torcal de Antequera, Spain. Photo taken by Alberto Moreno. And the third one is a perfectly aligned sun with Porta Nuova and the road axis Calatafimi Vittorio Emanuele in Palermo. Photo taken by Francesco Rotolo. Fantastic! Now, if you wish to learn how to plan, how to photograph all the events that I've shared in this video, I invite you to download our super detailed photography guides. I'm gonna leave a link in the description of this video and in the first comment below. Download them and study them well. And as always, if you like this video, give me a like, subscribe, and I'll see you next Wednesday in another video. And remember that you have the power to imagine, plan and shoot legendary photos. Bye bye.